guys, this is G1 Devastator back with a show and tell video on the 2001 RID Combiner Landfill. He's made up of 4 build team members, and they are right here. This is Wedge. This is Grimlock. This is Heavy Load, and this is Hightower. So I'm going to actually go through one by one and kind of show you guys, and then also combine them to let you guys see what these all 4 look like combined as Landfill. All right, so we're going to actually start off with Wedge here. He forms the body and head of Landfill. He is a bulldozer and is orange and gray. He's actually very small, especially since he is supposed to be a deluxe figure. You can see here that he actually has see-through windows right there. They're not like the painted on windows. His shovel right here is a little bit lighter than the darker orange of his body. His treads are right here. They look really nice actually. But they are stationary, they don't move, but he does have these smaller like rolling wheels underneath the treads and that are gray to match the treads right here. So he is still, able to roll. I'll show you guys. You can roll a little bit right there. This is Wedge's weapon. It is a double beam gun. You can see that it's very wide. The space is very wide in between the two guns right here. So it's got a nice spread like a shotgun. Basically, you just kind of aim and shoot, and you're bound to hit something. If you guys don't know who Bill Burr is, you should look him up. He has a Netflix special where he talks about learning about guns because he's going to buy one, and learning about shotguns. It's pretty hilarious. You should look him up. He's a pretty funny guy. But yeah, so also this also serves as his pelvic armor or lower body armor, for that added extra protection. So yeah, that is it for Wedge, and we are going to move on. Okay, so this is Heavy Load. He's a yellow dump truck, as you can see. He is actually Landfill's claw weapon. The claw has a spring-loaded mechanism on it, so it can only be held open when it's being used as a weapon. There's the peg right there that would where it would peg in to open like that. Other than that, it stays down. He does have a little bit of a gradient paint job in the front where it gets lighter towards a lighter yellow towards the back. You can tip his bed up like a real dump truck, so if you were a kid and you were just wanting to play with him in his truck form, you could actually put little dirt and rocks back here and tip it over and play with him like an actual dump truck. He does have the clear windows again, and they are not painted on. His wheels do move, so that's nice. You can roll him around and everything. So you can roll him around like an actual car. I do want to show you guys a comparison side by side between Wedge. You can notice that he is definitely quite a bit larger than Wedge. So yeah, just showing you guys how small this guy really is. So allegedly you guys can combine him with himself. So if you have 3 of the same, 3 of him, the exact same model and everything, he can allegedly combine with himself. So I don't know. I haven't tested that theory. I only have one of these guys. So if it's true, let me know, because, like I said, allegedly he can combine with himself. That's going to be it for Heavy Load. Now on to Hightower. This is him right here. He is a red crane truck. He can be both arms or either leg for Landfill. He can also allegedly combine with the same figure. So like if you have 3 of him, just like with heavy load, you're able to combine him as well with himself. His boom is removable, and it actually serves as a cannon. He also has a smaller gun that is stored in the boom that he can use while he is in robot mode. His wheels, as you can see, they do move. And I'll show you guys, they all move. So you can actually, you know, roll him around. And I also want to show you guys a side-by-side comparison with Wedge as well. Just showing you, again, how much smaller Wedge is compared to his the other combiners. Okay. Alright, so then we're going to move on to the last guy. Alright, and so for our last combiner here, this is Grimlock. He is a green backhoe. He has an arm that can move, I'll show you guys, up and down, and then also his shovel. He does have treads, just like Wedge, and they also do not move. He has these same little gray wheels underneath that Wedge does. So you can actually roll him around, but it's due to the wheels underneath. He does have a little hidden arm right here that you can push up, and it becomes like a claw, like this, like a grabbing claw. And he can use that combined to make Landfill. So he can be Landfill's arms or leg, and you know, kind of use this weapon as a pincher claw. Also with this Grimlock figure, you can allegedly combine him if you have 3 of the exact same ones. You are able to combine them together. So again, if that's a feature that you guys know of, or know anybody that actually has 3 of the same Transformers like this that has done that, let me know, because I'm interested in seeing what they look like and knowing if that's actually a thing. As for him, he is actually has the most movement and articulation out of all of them. So as far as articulation, I'll go through them again. We'll start off with him since he does have more articulation than the others. His cab actually can rotate 360. He does have movement here at his crane, and because it's on a peg, it can move 360 as well. Up here at the, I'm going to push this back down here. Up here, he can move the very, like at the neck right here, and then he can move his little claw up and down. So as far as that, to me, he is the most articulated as far as vehicle mode out of the combiners. Now, Wedge, on the other hand, has like no movement at all. So the only movement that you have is his wheels. His shovels don't come up at all. They don't go up and down. They're stationary. So yeah, he has no articulation whatsoever. So for heavy load, obviously he does have articulation here in his truck. You're able to do that, move it. You can spin it around like this. You can also spin his cab around 360. And he does have wheels that actually move, so his articulation is actually pretty good in vehicle mode, in my opinion. And then we have Hightower here. His cab, unfortunately, does not turn around, but he does have some movement in his crane. There's no movement here up here, but he is able to at least, move it backwards and forth. So these two guys have... this one has no articulation, this one has the least. The other ones at least do have a little bit more articulation. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to combine him into his final form, and I'll let you guys take a look and we'll discuss him a little bit further. Alright guys, so as you can see, all the figures are combined, and this is Landfill. He's the Autobot equivalent to me. LOL. No, not really me, but the Devastator, that is where my name comes from, the Devastator. So yes, he's the Autobot equivalent, and you can see here I have placed heavy loads, spring-loaded claw on his arm, and also Grimlock's little pincher claw right here. This is going to be Hightower's weapon, and it would peg in right here, but I like those. I like the way these two look better. There is Wedge's weapon as his little lower body armor. So yeah, he looks, I think he looks nice. It does take some time to put him together, but he is, in my opinion, a very nice looking combiner. I do have a measuring tape here, so you guys can kind of get a idea of size. So about 9 inches tall. At his widest, he's like 8 inches. So yeah, he's pretty substantial. Like I said, I happen to love combiners. It is one thing that I do collect. So if there are usually any kind of new releases, I have some G1 combiners. I usually will get those. I did get the Walmart reissue, Devastator reissue when it came out. So these are just ones that combiners have a special place in my heart. So I do tend to collect these quite a bit when they are released or I can find them. So yeah, obviously you can't move him around too much because he will come apart. So that is one negative thing I would say about him, is that he's not like solid when he's put together. You have to kind of be gingerly, you know, move him around and stuff. And so yeah, I mean, if I would obviously want to display him like this because I think he looks pretty awesome. But I would probably just have like his weapons laying in front of him, and then you know, just kind of leave him like that, because as you can see, I mean, you can't really touch him an awful lot when he is like that, when he is in combiner form. So as you can see, he does kind of easily fall apart. So so yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you would like to see more videos like this, please show your support and subscribe. If you enjoyed my video today, please give it a thumbs up. That's it for today, and I'll see you guys next time.